I kind of like that name. Volume.
Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome to the channel. If you are new, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. We're going to be going over the Winterverse Tournament Spotlight deck. So, in short, this is something that's really cool, and if you want this style of deck, or just want the tournament deck, it is kind of pricey. However, there's a full deck in this. I have not bought anything out of this. That's just because I can't afford to. If you have been, sitting on your coins and been hoarding your coins, I'm like, man, I don't know really what to do with my coins. There are really cool units in this bundle. You have Merlin, Scarlet Spider, Jocasta. Like, those three alone are really good. I'll have the actual deck popped up in a second, I think. But there's going to be Agony in here. There's going to be Nico in here. What else is going to be in here that I'm missing? Shadow King's on the side. So you're missing. Mine's missing Nico and Agony. It looks like, and then you have outside of it Maverick. Really good. The fact that he's here again is sick. I wish they would have brought back the cards that got buffed from the buff patch to have a second purchase. That would have been great. I would have picked up, or I would pick up Phantom X. I don't think his buff is initially like OP or whatever. I've already had planned on picking him up. I don't know if his buff's even that good. It's just a one power up, and I don't think it's going to change him much. I think they should have really tweaked out his passive a bit more, but that's just my opinion. I was going to do a whole thing with patch notes, but it's kind of too late now. Honestly, my over thoughts or my thoughts on the patch notes are that they were really safe. They didn't take any risk. The nerf was okay. The buffs were decent. I think Phantom X was a miss out of the whole buff patch. I think he needed to get his passive tweaked more so than his just one power. This is my opinion. So, yeah. But anyway, not for this video. Probably won't be for another video. It's just buffs and nerfs are kind of weird. So yes, I think this is really cool. I honestly think 4K for getting like a Merlin, Scarlet Spider, or like a Jocasta is really sick. Obviously, there are some, Season 4s in here, so they had to split the difference. So if you pull, like, Deafening Chord or whatever, it's going to cost you technically 1,000 extra. Well, 2,000 extra? Oof. That's pricey. That's pricey. I still stand by it being relatively fair. Because you're not really looking at it from, like, the Series 4 perspective. You're looking at it from the daily perspective, then it's 1,000 extra. So I think this is a pretty okay balance, for the most part, because there's mostly Series 5s in here. Like, most of this deck is just all Series 5. There is a Series 3. If you got Spider-Ham, I'm so sorry. If you got the Hood, I'm so sorry. But, like, most of this deck is Series 5. So, I think it's really cool that they did this. It would have been even cooler if they had the variant art that he used in here. That would even been cooler. That way you can kind of copy his variant art, but it's fine. I think this is really sick. I would like to see more of these in the future, whether it's content creator decks, other tournament decks, other deck packs that they think are really cool, as long as they don't suck. I think stuff like this is really healthy for the game. Now, the pricing, I depends on like what they do with it. I think 4K is okay in this situation since it's a tournament deck, but if they did their own little deck in the future, it would be cool if they like had like a 2,000 collector coin deck bundle or something that's really good. It has some really good bangers in there. Something along those lines. I don't know, maybe that 2,000 is a little cheap, but like it's on that edge. It's like, well, this is kind of pricey, but at least you can get a Maverick for 6K in the spot. He's really good. So yeah, Maverick's really good. So I'm pretty satisfied with the outcome of this. Now this deck isn't for me. I'm not gonna get it. I already have most of the cards in here. I'm missing Merlin, Scarlet Spider, and like Jocasta, which are the Jocasta and like would be great, but like Cosmic Ghost Rider. No. Whoa. I'm looking for Phantom X still. So like I'm not gonna like sit here and be like, oh man, I wish this deck was better. No, it's a good deck. It's a tournament winner deck. So I'm impressed with it. I think that's really cool that they did this. And I think that's something they should do more in the future, or they should definitely think about doing more of that in the future. I think it's good. I think it's really good for the game. So it's gonna be mainly all this video is, or all this is. It's just me kind of like, oh, good job, devs. That's kind of a cool idea that you had going on here, right? And yeah, oh my god. And yeah, so if you were wondering if you should get this, or if you're just wondering like, oh damn, I have so many coins. I mean, I doubt you have enough to buy the whole store out, but like if you pull a Merlin for 4K, you're not gonna be mad. If you pull a Scarlet Spider or like a Jocasta for 4K, you shouldn't be mad. Those are really good cards. So cool, man. Cool. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I didn't mean to make this a overly long video. I'm just like, this deck's pretty good. This deck is pretty cool. And the fact that Maverick's back is even cooler. Maybe they'll actually run Phantom X. I would love to see like a tournament. I would love to see like, for example, like character pack that's like, oh, of the recent buff patch, we threw these characters in this pack so you can go grab them if you don't have them. That would be cool. I think a character buff patch would be sick for like a buff patch pack. Oh, buff patch pack would be sick for like 3K. That'd be sick, or 4K. That'd be sick. So yep. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And yeah, are you gonna grab this champion pack or nah? Let me know in the comments below. Peace.